Hi, and welcome to today's presentation. In this presentation today, we are starting mathematics, that is grade 7 work. The first thing that we're going to do in mathematics is fractions. And the topic under fractions, we need to learn how to add fractions. We need to learn how to add fractions, same denominators, fractions with different denominators, and mixed fractions. So in this simple and short lesson, I'll take you through addition of fractions with the same denominators. So your title should be addition of fractions with the same denominators. I'm your presenter, Mr. Mwenya. Let's go through this question. For example, you have a question like, so in your question, you have a question like, so a question that we have is 2/8 plus 5/8. If you look at the denominators, these two denominators, they are the same. That is 8 and 8, they're just the same. So what you do, you write your equal sign like that. You put the symbol for division. Then you write, since the denominator is the same, you write 8 as your denominator like that. And then you go to the numbers on top, which you say 2 plus 5 like that. And then this will give us, you write a sign for division like that. Then you put 8 down there. Then you say 2 plus 5, that will give us what? 7. So the answer that we have found here is 7/8. Now, before you go any further after reaching this stage, you need to ask yourself to say, is there the HCF, that is the highest common factor, that can divide 7 and 8 without a remainder? If you find there is no number that can divide 7 and 8 without a remainder, then the question ends there. Because looking at this is a prime number on top, and then we have down here, which is an even number 8 or a composite number. So this one, we cannot divide further. The question ends here. I'll give one more example so that you see how best we can go about working out fractions with the same denominators. So this one ends here. Okay, the other example that we have, the numbers that we have is 4/12, adding it to 6/12. The denominators are the same, that's a rule. Now, since the denominators are the same, the next thing that you're going to do is to add the denominators given. You're adding the given denominators. Then after you add the given denominators, you go to the numerators. I'm sure by this time you know that the number on top of a fraction, it is called a numerator, and the number at the bottom, it is called the denominator. So in this case, we'll put the equal sign. We draw the symbol for division. Now this will be 12 down here. Then here we are going to add 6 plus c, that is 4 plus 6. Here we are going to add 4 plus 6. So we are going to add 4 plus 6. Now looking at this question here, 12 is your denominator, and then you're adding the numbers on top there. So in this case, you're going to say, since 12 is your denominator, equals like that, 12, you write it down, you keep bringing it down because this is your denominator. Then you put the equal sign like that. Then you say 4 plus 6. This will give you what? 10. So here you have 10/12. Now here you need to pay attention. Here you need to pay attention. When you have 10/12, Remember, I said you check if the number, which is the denominator, and the numerator have the highest common factor, that is a number that can divide the two without a remainder, because you have to leave your fraction in its lowest term. So in this case, 10 and 12, we have a number that can divide these two numbers without a remainder. So 2 can go into 10. 2 into 10, that's 5. 2 into 12, that's 6. So our final answer will be our final answer will be 5/6. So since there is no number that can divide 5 and 6 without a remainder, it means the question has ended there. But if there is a number that can divide here, you go down dividing further. But since we found the HCF, the question ends there. Well, unless there are some concerns concerning what we have discussed in the first lesson, but this is the basics of the fractions. This is all for now.